Children, we have studied that the elements combine to form a compound, and every atom has a specific combining capacity. This combining capacity of an element is called its valency. Children, here you can see the valencies of different elements. If you consider the water molecule, it has 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. Here, hydrogen has valency 1 and oxygen has valency 2. While they are forming a compound, 2 hydrogen atoms shares its 1 electron with 1 oxygen atom and forms water molecule. Similarly, sodium oxide has 2 atoms of sodium and 1 atom of oxygen. Here, the sodium has valency 1 and oxygen has valency 2. While they are forming a compound, 2 sodium atoms shares its 1 electron with 1 oxygen atom and forms sodium oxide compound. Some compounds have more than 2 elements or a group of elements has ions. For example, hydroxide ion, that is OH minus ion, has 1 oxygen and 1 hydrogen atom and has valency 1, that is why we are representing it as OH1 minus. Here the valencies of some common ions are given in table. First one, chlorine. Chlorine has valency 1. Magnesium and calcium have valency 2. Nitrogen and aluminum have valency 3. Carbon has valency 4. And the polyatomic ions like nitrate and ammonium have valency 1. Carbonate and sulfate have valency 2. Children, you should study the valency of different elements to write the chemical formula of a compound. Actually, formula is the shorthand representation of a compound. Let us take one example. Consider a water molecule. Here you can see 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen atom is present in the water molecule. Here the symbol of hydrogen is H and the symbol of oxygen is O and its formula is H2O. Let's learn to write a formula. Children, to write the chemical formula of different compound, we have to follow some rules. Let us take another example, that is calcium carbonate. First of all, you have to identify the elements present in the calcium carbonate compound. Here the elements are calcium, carbon and oxygen. Next, you have to identify the cation and anion present in the compound. In calcium carbonate, calcium is the cation and carbonate is the anion. Next, you have to identify the valencies of cation and anion. Place it above the symbol. Here you can write the valency of calcium is 2 and the valency of carbonate ion is also 2. After that, you have to cross multiply the valencies. Now write the numbers as subscript and write after the respective symbols. So here you will get Ca2 and CO3 2. Here both are having valency 2, so we can write it as CaCO3. The subscripts for polyatomic molecule is represented in brackets or enclosed in a bracket before writing the number of units. Let us consider another example, that is ammonium sulfate. It has a ammonium ion and sulfate ion. The valency of ammonium ion is 1 and sulfate ion is 2. When we cross multiply it, the ammonium has subscript 2. This 2 is written outside the bracket. There is an exception for some of the metals, which shows variable valencies and named accordingly. For example, copper shows 2 different valencies like 1 and 2. In certain case, the compound formed from the lower valency is called cuprous. When it reacts with oxygen, the compound formed there is cuprous oxide, that is Cu2O. On the other hand, copper with valency 2 forms cupric oxide. Similarly, iron also exhibit variable valencies. Iron with valency of 2 is called ferrous and iron with valency of 3 is known as ferric. Let us discuss few more examples in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.